Oh, you guys will pay for being mean to me in high school. Shit. I'm dead. How is it survival the whole time? Oh. So, yeah, guys, if anything happens, just know there are never any signs. This is what you guys get for calling me gay in high school. Guys, I'm sorry I did that. That was kind of fucked up. Guys, if I triggered any of you and you wanna leave, you can do that right now. Hey guys, welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play. And today, does this not do anything? What the fuck? I'm gonna try to blow this place up, bro. You wanna know something that really grinds my gears? People who talk way too much about their political opinions on their like public social medias. It really fucking grinds my gears when people talk like about what they think like politically on their like public social media platforms. Like if you're doing it on like its own dedicated thing, that's like one thing. But like listen, I'm not following you because I wanted to hear about your like political opinions or some shit. Okay, I followed you because you were someone I knew in like high school. Okay, I don't want to hear your opinions about ICE or whatever. Yeah, and obviously they always have like the same like opinions on like the same shit too, you know, because obviously it's like the majority of people are like literal NPCs for whatever reason, and they all just believe the exact same shit for whatever reason. But like they will literally oh shit. Yeah. I'm feeling really powerful shooting these Minecraft critters. I'm a real big man. But like they'll just like give their like uninteresting opinion that like I didn't want to know and that I don't think anyone else wanted to know on their public social media. No one's following them because they wanted to know. Okay, if I wanted to hear about politics, I'd follow Cenk Uygur or whatever. I'd watch Hassan Piker. That would have been a better example. But you know, like no one wants to hear this. And I there's this one specific person, okay, that I know that does this a lot. All right, and I'm not gonna say anything about him because it's like a real life person. I know. I'm not gonna dox him for my YouTube content, although that would be funny. But like they're always posting some like political shit, but they never have good opinions on it either. Like if they had good opinions, that would be one thing. Who am I to say who has good opinions if he doesn't? But you know, like if they had like not even like good, but like original or like interesting thoughts, you know, but they don't. Like they literally have like I don't even know how I would like describe it, but it's like conspiratorial, like progressive type person. And that's become like kind of increasingly common, I think. Like these like annoying low IQ like liberal progressive people who are like really conspiratorial, like ever since the Epstein stuff. Like left wingers have gotten really like annoyingly conspiratorial. Alright? And obviously I have nothing wrong with, you know, conspiracy theorizing or whatever, but like they're always retarded as well. So I know there's one person in real life who's always like posting this like liberal conspiracy theorist shit, and it's really annoying because I see it like every day when I check my Instagram stories, and like I don't know who wanted to hear their opinion on this. Okay, because no one follows people on Instagram to hear their political opinions. Okay, they like want to keep up with your life or whatever. because they're like your friends or something, you know? Like no one wants to hear your opinion on Israel Palestine, and these opinions are really stinky too. Okay, well some of them, but some of these opinions can get really stinky. All right, like I saw them post this one thing about like I'm like grandstanding about people being too political while shooting critters in Minecraft. They posted this like one thing where it's like earlier today, like this morning, they posted this thing where it's like, if you're showing up to Cinco de Mayo, but not showing up to protect immigrants or some shit like that. I'm not showing up to Cinco de Mayo, okay? I am European. I'm Irish. Alright, I'm not showing up to Cinco de Mayo. I'm not doing anything, okay? Okay? And even if I was Mexican or whatever, I don't go outside, so... It's just annoying. It's just annoying, because, like, I think I have pretty edgy views, like, in general. Yeah, I'm just gonna fly over here, bro. Oh, yeah. I have pretty, like, edgy views in general, so I've, like, learned to, like, keep them to myself, you know? Because it's, like, you know, no one wants to, like, go on my social media and, like, hear my, like chuddy opinions. No one wants to hear about, like, some chud rant, you know, about, you know, whatever the fuck. You know what? Dude, seriously? Whatever. No one wants to hear about it, you know, so I keep my opinions about politics to myself unless I'm on, like a platform like YouTube or, like, somewhere that's not connected to who I am, like, personally, you know, because, again, my friends don't, you know, they're not following my social media to get, like, become enraged over my political opinions, so I keep them to myself. But people who have, like normie political beliefs, they think that they can just, like, they think they can express themselves openly. You fools, you think you can express yourself openly. You libtard cucks. Yeah. But, like, it's just really annoying that they think that, like, they can just babble on about their, like, uninteresting, you know, unoriginal political beliefs just because, you know, nobody has ever told them to shut the hell up, you know, because they aren't controversial or anything, they aren't edgy. You know, you're not going to get in trouble for being, like, Trumply bad. I mean, I guess maybe unless you live in the South. I mean, I live kind of, like, not in the South, but, like, kind of like a culturally similar kind of region, but, like, maybe if you're in, like, Alabama or whatever, maybe if you're in Alabama, you know, maybe then, you know, you would get in, like, really big trouble for not liking Trump or whatever, or calling him a pedophile. And that would be, like, really edgy if you live in, like, rural Alabama. But, you know, I don't. So to me, that's, like, really lame and played out and really, really, really boring. Oh, shit. I don't know, I think people need to, like, talk less about politics, just in general, you know? And if you do, like your family members and your friends don't want to hear about it, you know? You know, people who follow you because they knew you in high school or whatever don't want to hear about your political opinions. Just, like, in general, it doesn't even matter if it's like a good opinion or if it's, like, edgy, you know? Like, no one wants to hear about it, dude. It's that simple. Simple as. And you know, not only that, I think this relates to something else that grinds my gears. Alright, bro. People who are, like, really overly combative on the internet and, like, debates and stuff. You know, like, people who are, like, really in the internet debates. You know, like, they just, like, it's like their life. They just go in and, you know, they log in or whatever, and then they argue about politics or about, it literally can be anything too. That's the crazy part. These people argue about literally anything. You could say that, you know, you like to wipe your ass, and people will call you like a stupid, like, cuck or whatever. People will be like, you could say, like, I don't like letting my shit crust in my asshole, and they'd be like, is this rage bait, dude? Is this rage bait? Like people literally just argue about anything. It's like they have fun being miserable, and I don't understand it. And it's like all day too. I feel like there's a thing like that's like worse with Facebook people, like with not boomers, but like Gen Xers, you know, because like I heard my uncle tell me about like people that he knows who are like, you know, that age range, and like all they'll do is like text some shit about like a Kambala and Sleepy Joe or whatever. And it's like he's a conservative guy too, and he finds it annoying, you know, just hearing people like inanely spout their like dumbass political opinions that no one wants to know about, you know, and like sharing them unsolicited. I mean, I guess it's hypocritical since I'm sharing my opinions here unsolicited and I'm being quite aggressive. But like but when I do it, it's funny, you know. Like I'm being funny. It's just like people just love being miserable on the internet, and I don't understand why. Oh shoot! Oh guacamole! Oh my lord! I've probably been recording for multiple minutes, and I don't think I've actually explained what this. Oh god! I don't think I've actually explained what this video actually is. I think I've failed you as a YouTuber. So this is chudcraft. This is chudcraft, and I got these Minecraft gun mods. So I'm gonna go around shooting stuff. I'm specifically gonna shoot up a bunch of villages, like a true chud would, you know. Hence the name chudcraft. Hence the name chudcraft. Honestly, it's not particularly, you know, interesting, but I think I'm about to shed my mortar coil. Okay, no, I'm good. I thought I was about to perish. Have you guys seen or heard about that like looks maxing guy who got caught with like a bunch of CP? He literally got caught in a Gideon video. He got in a Gideon video. Gideon got him, okay? He got caught in a Gideon video. And you know, I think this should serve as a little bit of a wake-up call, you know, which is why are we letting looks maxers like speak and give their opinions and like share their ideas and stuff. And I'm not supporting censorship, you know, but what I'm literally about to die because I keep fucking falling. What I do support is shunning people if they're... Dude, it's so... As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by the forces of evil. You know, we really need to take away looks maxers. You know, just like, I don't know, right to speak. Maybe not right, but their privilege. You know, their privilege to share their opinions without being totally shunned, because looks maxing is like the most retarded creed out there, I would say. It's the most retarded system of beliefs that's been like pushed by the internet so far. Of course, maybe we might get something even more stupider, but you know, I'm not gonna prophesize anything. It's like genuinely stupid. Like I've like thought about this a couple times. But like unironically, I feel like the entire like incel like thing, like the black pill ideology, is just like an autistic person's like overly rationalistic like way of thinking applied to like dating. You know, because they're always like, man, why don't I have a girlfriend? Oh, it's because I have a negative cantle tilt. I'm a wrist cell. You know, it's never just like, never something that like a normal person would like think of or understand, because like normal people don't think of it in like as like a mathematical equation, you know, like attraction, that is. You know, they don't think of it as like a mathematical equation, like 1 millimeter of bone equals wet vagina. You know, like nobody thinks of it like that. Nobody thinks like, if only I had a stronger chin, then women would like me. If only my wrist bones were like a centimeter longer or a millimeter. I'm not good with. I don't know those darn European units of measurement, but. Like no normal person thinks like that. It's like extremely autistic, you know? And the whole black pill thing, just like in general, is like an autistic person's, solution to, like celibacy and loneliness. But like the only problem is that they don't actually understand how normal people function, so it doesn't actually work, you know? So like looks maxing, if you really think about it, it's actually like completely reasonable. Just trying to look more physically attractive in order to, court a mate, like a peacock, just seem, look more attractive, get woman. It seems totally reasonable, like on the surface, right? But then you look at what these guys are doing, and it's like, so, what are you doing to, seem more attractive to woman? Oh, I'm, hitting my face with a hammer in order to improve my jawline or something. Oh, well, have you tried eating good and taking a shower? Well, no, but I have, started doing meth. That's what clavicular does. He does meth. To make him lean, obviously, for no other reason, besides from, looks maxing, of course. It's just retarded, like these dudes will literally, like, take like experimental Chinese peptides and like tren and like all kinds of like steroids that'll make their balls like shrivel up and die by the time they're 25, but they won't take a shower or just do like normal shit because like their frame of analysis is so autistic that they can't think of like normal solutions to the problem. It has to be like something like like insane, that only someone who has no social awareness, would actually think, and I have proof clavicular is autistic. Like that's not even like I'm not that's not even like my game theory or anything. Like I think he is like confirmed. Like I think he said it before. He does have autism. like ironically. Like I'm not even making fun of him. Me too, brother. Me too, Clav. Okay, I'm in the same camp as you, but like that explains so much. Like no one besides from like an autistic person who does not understand anything about how social like interaction works would think that like smoking meth. Or I don't know if he smokes meth or if he like snorts it. I don't know. He does it some way though. Yeah, I did it. But it's just like, it's so destructive because it comes from a place of like total ignorance, When you ask someone to fix a problem, you're gonna want them to like actually understand like the root of the problem and like a reasonable way to fix it. This is like getting a dude who's like literally retarded to do a math problem. Like he's not gonna be able to do it. He doesn't have the ability to. That is the equivalent, all right, of trying to like ask an autistic person to like help you get a girlfriend, which is what looks maxing is. That is literally what looks maxing is. It's asking like the most Aspergic population in the world to help you get laid. It's so retarded, and it's so detrimental to people because you're literally asking, like getting advice from the least qualified demographic of people. I don't know. I have nothing else to do. Goodbye.